Hello, filter feeders and flashbacks. My name is Tedious Guy, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Now, if you remember last episode, I was about to head into a little town that we'd come across, and then all of a sudden I said, oh, there's there. And then I went another way and ended the video. Well, the reason for that is, first of all, because I remembered that I want to have Aerith with me as I entered this particular little town. And the second reason why I did that is that I wanted to go and do a little bit of non-overpowering grinding. As you can see, I've managed to get the level 2 limit breaks on almost everybody. Barrett has it, Red has it, Yuffie has it. I haven't bothered with Cait Sith, because Cait Sith's limit break, he only has two different ones. He has the dice that you've already seen, and then he has another one called the slots. Which is a slot machine that goes around, and if you get 3 of the same, then you get a particular effect. They can be very, very powerful, but he only has 2 limit breaks, and he's such a useless character that I just don't want to use, so I didn't bother. But I did get the level 2 limit breaks on everybody else, and the reason why I did that is because it's really, really easy for characters who join the party later to fall really far behind on unlocking their limit breaks. Especially if you don't know that the thing that unlocks new levels of limit break is getting a certain number of kills. So basically what I did was I just went back and made sure that everybody's up to their first level 2, so that everybody's kind of on the same page, so that as we go through the game further, hopefully they'll hit their limit breaks at a reasonable pace, or at least they'll hit it with minimum grinding to get them. Da, da, da. And now with Aerith in my party, let's go to Gongaga. The ruined reactor. Do you need anything? Got any accessories? Oh, yes, they do. Time magic. Yes, I like time magic. I wouldn't mind another talisman. Do I want a rage ring? No, not especially, but another talisman is good. What's your story? After the explosion, the residents of Gongaga decided to cease using Mako energy. Now we live in harmony with nature.
Fascinating.
Get that on Tifa. And let's go up here. And talk to this man who sits in the dark. Oh, you here to shop? What's your story? Those animals in Shinra built a Mako reactor without a second thought for the safety of our village. And this is the result. So yeah, once again, another little town that Shinra promised the world to and then screwed them over something fierce. Yeah, I should probably get some of those. But nothing particularly useful in the weapons department. Those status changes that you can get out of those items, they can be useful in certain situations. So I just decided to have them around, just in case. Let's see, so Bewilder is Confusion and Berserk, right. And Time Magic is Haste, Slow, and Stop. Which I think I'll have rather than Heal.
Oh, you heard the shop? One day there was a huge explosion. Many our people were caught up in it and lost their lives.
Let's see, just gonna make sure I have enough status cures.
Outsiders. Huh? Let go in your eyes. Are you in, soldier? You are, aren't you? Then maybe you know our son. His name is Zack. It's been close to 10 years now since he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country anymore. He ran out of here saying he was off to join the soldier. You ever heard of him?
No, sorry.
Zack.
Young lady, do you know him? He wrote to us 6 or 7 years ago saying he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you?
It can't be. Zack? Soldier? Almost as though the two of them know something. What's with those two? Aerith? I had no idea Zack grew up in this village. Somebody you know? I told you, remember? My first love. Zack, soldier first class. The same as you, Cloud. Strange. There aren't that many who make first class, and I've never heard of him. That's alright. It was a long time ago. I'm worried because he disappeared. Disappeared? Must be 5 years now. He went to work and never came back. Zack is a real ladies' man. He probably met someone else. Hey, what's wrong? I'd be worried too, I guess. It's okay, but he should at least contact his parents. Let's go, Cloud. Yeah, he should, shouldn't he? Zack. You know him? No idea. You don't look so sure. It's the truth, I don't. All right. It just sounded like you, that's all. Leaving the village, saying I'm joining soldier. Well, there must have been a few who said the same thing back then. And to think, out of all of those, you made it. I really respect you for that. Yeah, I worked real hard. Pays off in the end, huh? I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Cloud. Sorry if I made you worry. I wonder, Zack. Maybe is that name going to be important? Is that gonna matter? Yeah, it's a name that matters. You'll find out why later, if you don't know already.
This is Gongaga. We lost many of our people when a Mako reactor exploded.
And now you're about to lose the white megaphone that you have in a chest for some reason. That's a weapon for Kate Sith. Oh god, frogs. Oh no. Yeah. See, they can do frog punch, which turns people into frogs. Which is very inconvenient. And as you can see, frog tends to, well, it makes you kind of useless on the battlefield. Okay, now... moving on, but not too far. Let's see... I get to show off Tifa's new limit break, maybe. Well, probably not. I think the first couple of attacks will kill it. Oh, there we go. Her combo is growing. All right, there it is. Okay. So the next place we're supposed to go is over there to the west. However, there's a little twist. Yeah, goddammit. I think that's slow petrification, or is it instant? Slow petrification, okay. Slow petrification is exactly what it sounds like. You get petrified, but it takes a while. And if you can win the fight before it kicks in, you're fine. Was there one more thing I wanted to... Oh, wait, no, actually, we can't go yet. Let me just see. I don't know if they spawn here, but let's find out. There was one important thing that I wanted to do. Yes, good. That's a beach bloat, right? Yeah. Yes. See, these are a little bit important because they can cast Mighty Guard. And I can learn Mighty Guard on my enemy skill materia. And Mighty Guard is incredibly powerful because it sets... it gives you the status of Haste, Protect, and Shell at the same time. Which makes it incredibly powerful. Like, it's an incredibly powerful status for boss fights, it's an incredibly powerful status just for fights in general, because it allows you to protect yourself, like, have pretty much all damage. And it gives you haste status. Now, the only bad thing about Shell and Protect in Final Fantasy VII is that they go away really quickly. Like, they don't last very long in a fight at all, which limits their usefulness. So you see that building over there? That right there is Cosmo Canyon. If you drive the buggy too close to Cosmo Canyon, it breaks down in order to force you to go to Cosmo Canyon so that you don't try to move on. But if the buggy breaks down, we can't use it later. So instead of taking it all the way to Cosmo Canyon, we're just gonna leave it there, where it'll sit and be fully functional for a long time yet. Because if the buggy breaks down, we can't go back to Fort Condor, and we can't continue on that particular side quest. By the way, I also got the Death Blow materia, which, as you can see, has a tendency to miss sometimes. And the benefit of the Death Blow materia is that when it hits, you get an automatic critical hit. But if it misses, well, it misses. It doesn't do any damage, and it tends to miss a lot. Rage Bomber. Ow, 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 ow. Now, the way I play Final Fantasy VII, I've always had sort of a preference for making Cloud primarily a physical attacker, like to make him focus a lot more on abilities and attacks rather than magic. And to that end, I tend to equip him with stuff like Death Blow, like Final Cut, like just all of the ability-related materia. Anyway, welcome to Cosmo Actually, before we head into Cosmo Canyon, let's make an adjustment to the party. Let's give him an ice materia. And the reason, by the way, I'm not using my most powerful materia is because I want to level up more than one of them. Because that is useful in the long run. I'm home. It's me, Nanaki. Hey, Nanaki, you're back in one piece. You must go and greet Master Gongaga. Nanaki? Welcome to Cosmo Canyon. Are you familiar with this area? Not really. Allow me to explain. People from all over the world gather here for the study of planetary bioscience. But we're fully booked right now, so I can't let you enter. They helped me a little on my travels. Please let them in. Oh, is that so? You helped out Nanaki? Well, then, please come on in. Who's Nanaki? Nanaki is... Nanaki, that's his name. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Let's go find the shops first. Before we do anything else. This is Cosmo Canyon. It's quite a mysterious place, isn't it? Have you also come here to study planetary bioscience? No. Oh, well, there really isn't much else to see around here. Come on. Let's see, nothing new here, right? Nope. How is it that you get to the other store? Don't remember. Nanaki's back! Nanaki's back! Thank the flame! This fire is called Cosmo Candle. It is burned for generations. It's a holy flame that protects the canyon. I heard it did go out once, though. Long before I was born. The elders say something horrible happened, but I don't know what. I see. You're the ones that brought Nanaki back. Thank you ever so much. Welcome. Would you like to try a ready little cocktail to Cosmo Candle? Drinking it can be quite beneficial, you know. It comforts the heart. In moderation, of course. No, I want to find the shops. I know they're here somewhere. Is there a weapon shop in Cosmo Canyon? I can't actually remember. There's a materia shop, surely. There's nothing up here. Nope. I know there's an armor shop. I can't remember if there's a weapon shop. I think there is, because I seem to remember getting the diamond hair clip here. This is my hometown. My tribe protects this beautiful canyon and those seeking knowledge about the planet. My mother fought bravely and died here, but my cowardly father fled. I'm the last of my race.
Cowardly father?
Yes, my father was a despicable coward. I'm all that's left to protect this place. My journey ends here.
Oh, Nanaki, you're home!
I'm coming, Grandpa. Let's rest here for a while. There are a few things I want to ask about as well. La-da-da. There's the armor. Oh, they have a weapon store. Excellent. That's great. Oh, God. Oh, I don't have enough money for all of this. And these are worth bingo. Absolutely bugger all. If I remember right, well, I can sell the striking rod and the boomerang, carbon bangle, and cheap armor, and the hard breaker. I may have to go grind for money. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. God damn it. Okay. I want this for Tifa for sure. No, the Prism Rod I don't need. I've got the Fairy Tail, which I got from fighting Rude and Reno, and that has a full set of materia slots, and that's more valuable than having them linked up like that right now. So... And also, there's not much of a damage upgrade in the Butterfly Edge. And the Force thing has double materia growth, so for the moment, just do the Silver Barrette and a Silver Bracelet. And we'll come back once we have some more cash.
Where did I put it? I know it's around here somewhere.
That's something I can help him find, I wonder? Apparently not. At least not that I can tell.
Master Guggenheim sealed this door shut. It won't open. How do you do it? With super glue? Oh, I'm so busy. I could really do some help around here.
And again, like, oh, there's nothing in here except this lady who has this one voice line, or this one line, rather, not voice line. And yet, look how much care and attention has been paid to making this a believable living space, right? It's so extra. I love it.
I'm sorry for that change. Alright, you're here to shop? Is that a shop? Shop.
You're here to shop? Yeah, how rude of me. We hardly ever get customers, you see. But you can count on our materia. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I want those. Oh, I want those. I'm gonna have to come back here with money. Yeah, a bit of money grinding is gonna have to happen. Fortunately, that shouldn't be too difficult since we're about to have a dungeon. Cloud, this is my grandfather Bugin. He's incredible. He knows everything.
I hear you've been keeping an eye on Nanaki. Nanaki's still a child, you see.
Please, Grandpa, I'm 48.
Lana's tribe has incredible longevity. While he may be 48 in human terms, this is really only equivalent to around, 15 or 16 by his tribes.
15 or 16?
He comes across rather taciturn and pensive. You thought he was an adult?
Grandpa, I want to grow up. I want to be able to protect you and the villagers.
No. Oh, you're not quite ready for that yet. Pushing yourself too soon, too fast, will only ruin your body. You've seen it, haven't you? A great Mako city which reaches up to the heavens, built to grasp at the very stars themselves. It's such a bad example. Looking up all the time makes you lose perspective.
See, this is one of the advantages of the increased fidelity of the new models that are in this mod, is that you can see, Bugenhagen is a dude sitting on an orb that floats. When I played the game originally and I saw his character model, I thought he was a dude, like, he was wearing, like, a green skirt or something and just floated around naturally, but no, he's specifically that kind of character.
When this planet's time is up, only then will we understand. Understand that we know absolutely nothing.
The planet will die?
Or maybe tomorrow, or 100 years from now. But it has not long to go.
How do you know this?
I hear the celestials scream.
What?
A sound made by all that sparkles in the heavens. At this very moment, some stars and planets are being born, while others are dying.
What was that just now?
A scream from our planet. I am in pain. I am suffering. Is that not what it sounded like?
Cloud and the others are on a journey to save the planet. Why don't you show them your machine?
Save the planet? That is quite impossible. What could mere humans hope to accomplish? But, then again, I suppose it can't hurt to show you.
Master Bugenhagen! A lot of odd people are here again.
Yeah, the place is rather busy all of a sudden.
He brought friends too. I'll go on ahead. Cloud, bring one of them with you. Only 3 people can fit in Grandpa's machine.
Not to worry, my machine won't run away. Go and find your friends.
So, if I remember right, this is one of those decision points where... Yeah, we're not taking Kate Sith in there. We're choosing, for example, Tifa or Aerith gives you points towards going on a date with them in the gold saucer later on down in the game. But for story reasons, I prefer to take Aerith with me. If I can find her, that is. Is she up here? Aerith, where the hell are you? Anyone seen like a flirty lady in a pink dress? Carries a big staff, ponytail. Hello? Anyone? Where is she? I don't remember at all. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Bum, bum. She doesn't show up, like, here somehow. Because what I remember is that Aerith goes and spends time with the elders. Oh, what about the inn? I haven't gone to the inn yet. That one just leads outside, right? Yeah. And that one leads back out here. There they are. Oh, Jesus Christ, right. You can talk to any of them, and that makes you able to build a party. Ugh. My memory is so atrocious. And that's where Red is. Ah, cool. All right, finally. Let's go. Machine time! This is a really good melody as well. It's hard to get out of your head once it's in there.
Yep, over here. The door is unlocked. Come in. Are you ready? Then let us begin. Stand there.
So pretty. Just like the real thing, Cloud.
Oh, isn't it marvelous? I take great pride in my laboratory. All the workings of space have been entered into this three-dimensional holographic system.
Wow, a shooting star. Again, absolutely mind-blowing in 97. It's beautiful.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, let us get to the matter at hand. Man must eventually die, but what happens after death? The body decays and returns to the planet. That much we all know. But what of consciousness? The heart, the soul? It too returns to the planet. And not only that of man, the same applies to all living things on the planet, nay, the universe itself. The spirits that return to the planet join together and race around it. They form a surge that rushes, converges, and separates constantly all over the planet. We call this the life stream. Life stream, that is to say, a path of spiritual energy which flows around to the planet. Spiritual energy. Never forget that term. New life. Children are blessed with spiritual energy and are brought into the world. And when the time comes, they die and return to the planet once more. There are some exceptions, of course, but this is essentially how our world operates. It's a lot to take in. Perhaps you'll understand it all better if you watch this. Spiritual energy is the source of life for trees, birds, and man. No, not only of creatures, the planet itself depends upon spiritual energy. But what if that energy were to disappear? These are the basics of planetary bioscience.
If the planet is deprived of spiritual energy, it'll perish?
No, spiritual energy fulfills its role precisely because it is one with nature. When spiritual energy is forcibly extracted and processed, it is prevented from accomplishing its true reason for being.
You're talking about Mako energy, right?
Eco-reactors are rapidly depleting the spiritual energy of our planet. The reactors produce highly concentrated spiritual energy, which they call Mako, but it's the planet itself that's being consumed. In other words, the use of Mako energy has only one outcome: the complete destruction of our planet.
Wow, can't relate to that at all. That sounds so foreign and magical and weird. What, like, resource extraction is actually dangerous for the health of the entire planet and its ecosystems? What a load of nonsense. That'll never happen in real life. Anyway.
The story of the planet and those who live with it. Do you wish to know more? Then you must listen to the words of the elders. Nanaki believes his father to be a coward. So that's how he sees it.
Anyway, Final Fantasy VII is not a political game at all. There's, like, no real-world politics of any kind in there. Like, well, I don't know why people would even think that. What a silly notion. Like, politics in Final Fantasy VII. Just because it's an entire game about how fossil fuel extraction is literally causing the death of the planet and all the living creatures that are on it, and how the war economy created by grand corporations creates horrifying monsters that eventually lead to the possible demise of all mankind. Like, that's not political. That's not political at all. That's just a story. It's just a story. Like, why do you have to read politics into it? I mean, come on. It's just made up fantasy, like a children's book. You don't have to think about it.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the ancients.
Professor Gast was an expert on the ancients who visited us from time to time. As a Shinra scholar, he researched the mysteries of the ancients. He was an incredibly honest and sincere person. Not at all what you'd expect from Shinra. Let's see, it must have been about 30 years ago now. He'd finally found the remains of an ancient. He was elated, to say the least. As I recall, he named it Genova, and embarked upon all manner of research. Then one day he arrived here looking thoroughly exhausted. He kept saying Genova wasn't an ancient, that he'd made a terrible mistake. I haven't seen him since. Apparently he never returned to Shinra. If you should come across the professor, perhaps you can deliver a message for me. Tell him that the old man in Cosmo Canyon, the one who likes to drink, wants to hear more about the ancients. It would be nice to discuss them with you further, but alas, almost everything in regards to the ancients is based on legend and myth. Nobody knows the truth. Speaking of which, those friends you were with are all in front of the Cosmo candle. Will you be leaving?
Oh, no, not yet, my friend. Not until I speak to the elders about stuff. See, there isn't one in here. But that's important information right there that you can easily miss. Professor Gast, a name you may remember because Sephiroth mentioned it. He's Hojo's predecessor. He's the man who found the remains of Genova. Genova, who Sephiroth believes to be an ancient, but who we've just learned, maybe not, maybe isn't quite that. Kind of a big deal, but it's completely missable in a text box, like, that you don't even have to see.
Ah, here it is. I compile books of the various legends we have here in the canyon, and books concerning planetary knowledge. That way I can still teach the children all manner of things even after I've returned to the planet. Oh, we have guests again. Good. I know. You came to ask me something, correct?
It's about the Promised Land.
Oh, the Promised Land. Sure, that's what you wish to learn about. The Promised Land doesn't actually exist. This is what I believe. Well, no, it does exist. I suppose it works both ways. See, while it doesn't exist for us, it did exist for the ancients. To put it bluntly, the Promised Land is where the ancient dies. The ancient led a harsh nomadic life. Theirs was a life dedicated to increasing spiritual energy by raising trees, plants, animals, all living things. In life, they knew only toil. And when their journey ended, the place they returned to the planet, that is to say, the place where they died, that is the Promised Land. Yeah, supreme happiness. Well, the moment an ancient returned to the planet was the moment they were released from their fate, their obligations. I suppose that could be considered supreme happiness? That is what I believe anyway. Nobody really knows the truth.
Yeah, in a hurry to get me out the door there, huh? No, I'm gonna talk to all of them because they all have important lore information that I don't want people to miss out on. Because it's so damn easy to miss out on. No, I don't think she has anything to say. No. I think that's all of them? Isn't there another one? I feel like there's one more. Not in there. Yeah, there's a lady in the weapon shop. And that guy isn't an elder, is he? Nope. And that up there is the item shop. Oh well. I think we've heard enough anyway. It's alright.
What a boring place. Just like I thought. I want to go somewhere else. Let's go hunt for some materia.
Oh, shit. No, I wanted to talk to Barrett. Ah, damn it. Oh, I did. Okay. Cosmo Canyon. Avalanche was born here. I promised them once that we'd save the planet from Shinra. We'd go to Cosmo Canyon and raise a toast. Thanks. Where's Jesse? Gone. They're all gone. All for the sake of the planet. Is that the truth, though? Was it for the planet? No, wait, I just hate Shinra. What right do I have to continue on this journey? What would they think of me now? I don't know. But I've made up my mind. If there's anything I can do to save the planet or the people living on it, I'm gonna do it. I'll leave it for others to decide if it's justice or revenge. But I'm gonna do it. Reborn. Avalanche is reborn. I wonder how... Oh god, I have to remember how to do Scottish. I wonder how many years it's been since then. Gosh, this brings back so many memories.
I learned a lot. The elders taught me many things. About the Cetra and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now.
But we're here for you.
I know, but I'm all that's left of the Cetra.
Does that mean we can't help? She doesn't have an answer for that.
Bonfires are eerie, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. Cloud, 5 years ago? No, never mind. I'm too afraid to ask.
What is it?
Feels like you're kind of distant. You really are yourself, right?
Heavy question. Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this fire. No, it doesn't matter. What's wrong? It's about my parents. When I talk of my mother, my chest bursts with pride. And that's great, but when it comes to my father, my heart is filled with rage.
No, you really can't forgive your father?
Of course not. He left mother for dead. When the Gi attacked, he ran off alone. He abandoned mother and the people of the canyon.
Come, Nanaki. There's something you should see.
Huh?
It's a little dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other accompany us?
Oh, you bet. Okay. What do I need in there? Probably need Aerith. If we're honest. Good. And let's just make sure that I have the materia I need. None of it is squirreled away. Nope. So we've got healing magic on red, healing magic on cloud, long range protect on line, enemy skill death blow, cool. Enemy skill excellent, ice, that's good. I think we'll replace that with fire. And we'll get rid of the poison magic, because that's going to be absolutely no use to anyone. She's already got a fire, and she's got the summons. Excellent. So we'll replace that with lightning, I think. Oh, hang on. One of the weaker ones. Sweet! Okay. Think. Oh, I also need to get the silver beret on him. Doesn't have double growth, but it does have an extra materia slot. I think I want... I have steel already, right? Yeah. I want to get ice, just so I have all the... And... silver bracelet on Aerith to get that extra materia slot. Get Chocobo in there. Yep, I think that's about right. And then we'll just go to the inn to sleep. Oh, no, wait, we can't. We have no money. I do believe we can still come back out, and I've got plenty of tents, so that'll be fine. But for the moment, gonna save the game and end this video here. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but we're about to embark on like a big story point quest thing. So, leaving that for the next video. If you enjoyed this, though, hanging out with me in the world of Final Fantasy VII and learning all about planet lore and stuff, then I encourage you to hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons, because that makes numbers go up on the YouTube channel in the analytics, and that's really the only thing that YouTube gives a damn about. It's the only thing that makes channels stay alive. And I'd appreciate it if this channel stayed alive. That would be very good. Yeah. And if you want to support me more directly, I have a tip jar, I have a Patreon, I have a merchandise store. If you want to avail yourself of those, that too is very helpful. If not, that's completely okay. I'm just happy that you've been watching the video so far and joining me on this journey into one of the most influential RPGs of all time, for better and for worse. Yeah, so at this point, I guess all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching.